want to show you, this is what a man who knows how to moderate sin looks like. Yeah? For me, I believe that in this world, we don't make excuses. We do not make excuses. We're all dealt hands. You work with the hands you were dealt with, what the Almighty gave you. Yeah? And if you do that, and you avoid sinning the wrong way, yeah, there's global sin, and then there's the individual components of sin. It's a fractal concept, sin, because each component of sin has subcomponents within it. So the 7 deadly sins would be gluttony, lust, greed, pride, sorrow and despair, wrath, what are they? Vainglory, and sloth. I'll deal with each one in turn. Let me show you. Lust, yeah. When you lust after people, fornication, yeah. In everything we do, we must moderate. Yeah. First of all, I'll give you a little backstory of myself. I'm 42 years old, yeah, and I look like this. I'm a man that eats, yeah, the same amount of food as a small girl. Yeah, I will eat 0.9 kilograms to 1 kilogram of food every day. Mm? My metabolism is efficient. For me to eat that much a day and end up looking like this, yeah, something doesn't add up. What doesn't add up? Anyone out there you see on street that's looking like this is eating at least 2.2 kilograms up to 4 kilograms a day. Why is that? It means that my metabolism has been forced to be efficient. When I shit, it's the same kind of shit you see in a baby's nappy. A baby produces more shit than I do. All of it, yeah, gets used. Yeah. Now, efficiency, moderation, yeah, is how you deal with global sin. Sin is part of the human psyche, yeah, and the temptation to sin will always be there. Sin management is what led me to be like this in my middle age. Yeah. Lust. When you lust after people, when you fornicate, yeah, the dangers of lusting are very, very straightforward. Like, for example, you lust after a woman that's got a partner, yeah, then you're gonna have those kind of partner, woman with partner based problems, where the partner might disorganize your life or even take it from you. Yeah. um, and when you have a woman that you lust for that has other suitors that want to be with her, then you have the backbiting that takes place when we compete for woman. Yeah. Also, when you lust after a woman who's not ready yet, then you're a pedophile and you're defiling mankind, not just a woman, because society needs a woman to be capable and to have a production capability untampered with, so that we can ensure that Pickney is born. Yeah. And but lust is temptation that you can't help. What do you do when you lust? Yeah. Just because you lust after something doesn't mean that you have to go for it. Yeah, it's straightforward. It's okay to have those thoughts. The temptation was put there by the Lord. but it's how you deal with it. This is the test of man. Yeah. You make sure you draw lines. You say, I'm not gonna make lust be something that gets me to spend all my money and then I end up broke because I lusted. Then it becomes a problem. If you can lust and get what you want without breaking yourself, without having the adverse effects, then you get what you want. You must always look at it like that. Forbidden means that you should be careful when you do it. Hmm? Everything is forbidden, but we have to do it. Even sex is forbidden, but we have to do it to produce new people, to progress to the end of the world. Gluttony, yeah, that's overconsumption to the point of waste. On the 0.9 kilograms of food every day, gluttony is not a problem. When you need to eat so much, yeah, you must think that I'm making my body get used to having food around. Yeah, you're gonna acquire diseases that way. Diseases that come from obesity and being overweight. Mm? And then, so what you do, you must meditate and intermittently fast. Starve yourself of food so that your body learns to use up all the food that it's got. Yeah? This improves your metabolism, but you always have the need to eat more. You must fight that need, but you must give in. Every sin is like that. You must fight it, but there must be a point where you give in. Don't give in too much, you must moderate. Yeah? So gluttony, I never overconsume. Sometimes I feel like overconsuming, but then I train myself not to eat and I just lose out. I just concentrate on not eating. And then I give in and I eat. Yeah? So that's gluttony for you. And then we move on to greed. Yeah? Which is like lust and gluttony. Greed is when you want, and so you must get, and you have no control. You're going to destabilize everything. You must make room for other people to get. That's where you start being a good person and say, okay, I'm greedy for this, but other people must eat too, so let me not take too much. Yeah? And that way of controlling yourself also prevents you from living a gluttonous lifestyle. Because when you have too much, your body becomes too relaxed and you acquire diseases that way. Mm? So you must have enough, but not too much. And then we move on to sloth. Sloth is oi 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 oi. Oh, sloth is when you are out there and you don't care about nothing. Yeah, it's this laziness. Yeah, you're neglectful of your duties. You're lazy. I exercise every day, even when I don't want to. My mantra is: when you feel like you don't want to do it, do it. If you've decided that this is what I want to do, and then later on you feel like you don't want to do it, you do it. I decided I'll exercise every day, even when the voices in my head start saying, I don't need to exercise, I just do it anyway. I do it even when the voices are talking, when I'm there, I don't want to exercise as I'm doing it. You do it. You just do it. That again, that uses up the energy in your body, yeah, and it doesn't have food. I told my body, you don't have food, but I'm lifting this, so I don't know what you're gonna do, mate. I'm lifting it. You don't have food in you, so what are you gonna do? Because I know there's food in there. Yeah, you shouldn't be eating that much. So anyway, it uses up whatever is in there. And when I shit, it doesn't come out that much. There's nothing left. Then we'll move on to wrath. Yeah, when you get angry. Yeah, you must channel this. You must do everything that you feel. Yeah, you must channel in such a way that you do it for yourself. When you feel angry, I pick up a weight. Yeah, when I feel angry, I can't do nothing. Yeah, you see, yeah, it's my room. I sleep with my weight already set to moderate, not excessive weights that I used to do. When I feel angry, I just come and pick up my weight like so. Yeah, you pick it up, bam, you bury it. That's 70 on that. Yeah, and I didn't even have any preparation or anything like that. anger, and then now the body again uses up the food that you didn't want to use up. Again, ends up looking like that. Yeah. So that's wrath. And then we move on to envy. Envy, when you're envious of what people got. I've noticed that everyone who has in this society does funny, funny things. Yeah. People, I mean, in the old world I used to live in, it was well known, yeah, that when you get involved in money, yeah, you could be a straight man, but there's got to be some gay stuff that you do to get money. Yeah. So when you see people with money, don't be envious of them. Yeah. They would have had to do stuff that they didn't necessarily want. Some of them wanted, and they, so that's not a problem for them. But there was people who didn't want. Yeah. But they wanted money so much, and they were envious of those who had. But you don't know what they have to go through. I hear about this Me Too movement. It was Me Too already for men long time ago. Where other men wanted something, and for you to get an opportunity, you had to give something. And even though you didn't want to, some of them wanted to, so they were alright. But those who didn't want to and wanted the money. So I was never envious of people who had money, because I know that they would have had to turn some kind of trick to get money. Yeah. Me Too movement has been on for thousands of years. Yeah. So I'm not don't be envious of people who have when you don't have, unless you're willing to do the funny things that they do. Yeah. Don't be envious of that. And even if you're gay, you might have to do a woman to get to where you have to be. Yeah. It's like this, man. Yeah. So don't be envious of people who have money. I don't have. Yeah. I do not have, but you don't see me being envious of them. Just think of it this way. They have to go through shit to get what they want that you don't want to go through, because you're trying to control your sin and everything. Yeah. So, and by not doing that, because sometimes when you make money, yeah, they will require you to say, right, we need for you to catch some kind of disease. Yeah. For you to get this money. Yeah. Some kind of anecdote. Yeah. A story, something you can talk about, and it needs to be exciting. Then there's people who compete with storyline. Even in music, it was like that. People stunt just to it's a stunt, catch people's attention, and then the stunts get wilder, and before you know it, people are killing each other, and yeah, just to get attention to make money. Yeah, so you don't be envious of them. I mean, a musician who doesn't sell, yeah, but I'm not envious of other musicians, because they have to stunt. They have to do some wild stunting to get noticed to make their money. Yeah, so then you have pride, yeah, which is, for me, it's related to envy. Although, I don't have a lot, yeah, but, and I'm a proud man. I say, okay, well, I should be having houses, women, and so forth, but I don't have, yeah. So, and I feel, no, no, like ashamed of myself sometimes. But then I look at what I am in it, yeah. I haven't had to do funny stuff, yeah. Although I haven't had to do anything funny. I still have my morality with me. Yeah. I have the temptation to sin, but I'm managing that. It hasn't overwhelmed me. Sin hasn't overwhelmed me. I'm in control of all my sinning. Like I said, you have to sin anyway. You have to give in, because when you say gluttony, overeating, you can't say I'm not gonna eat. Period. You're not gonna eat, but at some point you're gonna have to give in. So there's a point where sin becomes a necessity. Yeah. Yeah. Sin only happens when you do things to excess. So pride, you must have a little pride. Yeah. You got to have pride. Yeah. I feel proud of myself when I lift weight, when I can do it. Yeah. I feel proud of myself. Yeah. But you don't let pride, yeah, take you away from the other things you're trying to control. Yeah. So that's how you deal with pride, by just making sure that you're contented with what you have, and just consider what other people have to go through to get what they have. Yeah. And again, it's the same thing, yeah, as envy. Just consider what other people have to get, what have to go through. And then there's a Asadia or Acadia, just carrying on like, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Yeah. That can be too much, because, like, you got to care about your body. Yeah. You got to care somewhat. But I use that. Yeah. Because, like, I lift weights that you shouldn't be lifting when you're eating I should be eating 4 times as much as I'm eating to be lifting that. Yeah. So, but then I don't care. Yeah. You can use that when you know that you want something. Yeah. Like if I want my body to be more efficient, whatever complaints are there, that could be coming from just being sloth. Yeah. Just being lazy. Yeah. Then I say I don't care about, okay. The things you don't care about must be things, yeah, which are detrimental to you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't care that I'm tired. I got to do this. I don't care that I feel weak. I got to lift this. That's when you use it. You channel it in a positive way that can help you out. Yeah. And I think that's covered all the sins. Yeah. Uh, Vainglory. Uh huh. Vainglory, you know. Yeah. What's that? That's kind of like being vain and boasting about. Yeah. Boasting again. Too much of it is sin. Like what I'm doing now is boasting, but this is when it's to uplift you. Like I said, you have to give in at some point. When it's to uplift you, it's not sin. It's actually treatment. Yeah. So when you're feeling down because other people have and you don't have, you need to do a little boasting, big yourself up. Yeah. To actually make up for that um, deficit or deficiency. Yeah. I don't have economic and political wealth. Yeah. But I do have. Yeah. What you see right here. Yeah. So oh, and I do have my intelligence, and you just start, it's kind of boasting, but it's just like something to you uplift yourself. As every sin you have, if you misuse it, it's detrimental to you. But if you use it the right way, if you use sin the right way, it can actually bring positive results. Yeah. And that's covered it. Those are all the sins there. They have recommendations for how you deal with these sins, but that's to do with 7 virtues. But my virtues, as you can hear, are slightly different, innit? Yeah. So that's how I deal with it. But this is what a man who controls his sin looks like. You could be like this. Yeah. I just given you my blueprint.